Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on ABC50 Now Live. I'm Isabella Colello.
And I'm Delaney Kepner with a look at our weather. Temperatures are cooling down after a warmer day yesterday, with highs around 40 degrees today. It will get colder overnight with lows in the single digits. We'll have sunshine tomorrow with highs in the 20s, but we are expecting steady snow late tomorrow night, lasting into Friday. A severe winter storm watch is in effect for the North Country beginning Thursday night, and more than 9 inches of snow is expected in some areas of Jefferson and Lewis counties. Up to 12 inches of snow is possible in areas of St. Lawrence County, and it is expected to taper off by Friday evening. Our full 7-day forecast and up-to-date weather alerts are available online on informnny.com. Now, let's take a look at the latest North Country news.
A snowmobiling accident has claimed the life of a New York State trooper. Troopers responded to the snowmobile crash on Lion Mountain in Clinton County around 10 p.m. on February 20th. According to State Police, 31-year-old Joshua Gushlow of Plattsburgh was operating a snowmobile when he lost control and struck multiple trees. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Gushlow joined the New York State Police Force in March of 2016 and was assigned to Troop B. He was off duty at the time of the crash.
More details have been released about the death of SUNY Potsdam student last week. 21-year-old Elizabeth Howell was found unresponsive at the corner of College Park Road and East Drive in the village of Potsdam when police responded to a shots fired call in the village on February 18th. Howell was transported to the Canton Potsdam Hospital where she later died. Howell studied music education at the Crane School of Music and was a cellist. She also performed with the Crane Symphony Orchestra. According to police, witnesses said they heard 3 gunshots fired from a gray 4-door sedan, and video evidence of the crime was provided to officers. The suspect, 31-year-old Michael Snow, was arrested on February 19th at his home in Messina. The sheriff's office has received several calls and inquiries from people wanting to know if Snow is still in custody. For clarification, Snow is currently in custody at the St. Lawrence County Correctional Facility. Potsdam residents are being asked to review any home or business video surveillance systems for evidence of Snow or his vehicle in the area in the hours prior to the shooting.
New York State Senator Patty Ritchie will not be seeking re-election for the 48th Senate District seat following 36 years of public service and working in New York State politics. She was first elected as senator for the 48th District in 2011 and represented portions of the North Country along Lake Ontario and the St. Lawrence River. Ritchie said that her time as senator has been the opportunity of a lifetime and she will retire at the end of the year. Assemblyman Mark Walczyk will be running for the 48th District seat, and he previously worked for Senator Ritchie on her campaign until he resigned in March of 2018. Since then, he has served on the Watertown City Council and is now completing his 2nd term as New York State Assemblyman. Former Jefferson County Board of Legislators Chairman Scott Gray has announced his candidacy for the 116th District seat on the New York State Assembly. Gray previously held his role as chairman of the Jefferson County Board of Legislators for 6 years, making him the longest-serving chairman in Jefferson County before resigning last year. According to Gray, his campaign for assemblyman will focus on agriculture and tourism, as well as bail reform and the district's connection to Fort Drum.
According to the DEC, 2021 was New York State's safest hunting season in history. Last year, DEC officers investigated 9 hunting-related shooting incidents, including 1 fatality. Statistics show that all identified shooters were experienced hunters with an average of 40 years of hunting experience. According to the DEC, all of the incidents could have been prevented if the people involved had followed hunting safety rules. In New York State, all first-time hunters, bow hunters, and trappers must successfully complete an education safety course before being able to purchase a hunting or trapping license or bow hunting privilege in the state. 10 elevated hunting incidents were reported in 2021, and 1 was fatal. Only one of the hunters was wearing a safety harness, but it was not connected to a tree when he fell. DEC is stressing the importance of tree stand safety by incorporating it into their hunter education course.
The St. Lawrence Seaway will officially open in 1 month. The Montreal and Lake Ontario section of the Seaway will open at 8 a.m. on March 22nd, and the Welland Canal will open at 8 a.m. on March 24th. The Sault Ste. Marie Locks and Canal is scheduled to open on March 25th. The Seaway also released its maximum allowable drafts for the 2022 navigation season and will enforce a zero-tolerance policy for all ships in transit. All ship transits will be subject to weather and ice conditions, and the Seaway system may impose restrictions in some areas until lighted navigation aids are installed.
SUNY Canton is accepting donations for their spring clothing fair. The university is looking for gently used professional clothing for both men and women, including everything from suits and blouses to scrubs and shoes. Donations are being accepted on campus behind Kennedy Hall from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. on March 5th and March 19th. Donations can also be dropped off at the SUNY Canton Ready Center in the Richard W. Miller Campus Center Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. Donations will help students dress professionally as they prepare for interviews and to enter the workforce.
And before we hear from this week's guest, Michelle Graham from the Watertown Family YMCA, let's take a look at events happening throughout the North Country with this week's Community Bulletin Board.
Flower Memorial Library is hosting a family movie and craft afternoon on February 26th at 2 p.m. The event is free for all ages. A Shrove Tuesday pancake dinner is being held on Tuesday, March 1st from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at the Hammond Presbyterian Church. Cornell Cooperative Extension of Jefferson County is hosting an educational program about starting vegetable plants on March 5th. Indian River High School will present Footloose the Musical on March 11th and March 12th at the Indian River Theater of Performing Arts. Do you have an event you'd like to share with the community? Share it with us. Submit your event by going to our website, informnny.com, then click on Community, then Community Events, and explain the event. ABC50 will then share your event with the North Country community.
Joining us now from the Family YMCA is our good friend and our first returning guest to the live stream, Michelle Graham. Michelle, good to see you.
Thanks so much.
You're right across the street. You're going to be here quite often, I think.
I hope. Yes, thanks.
So we having you here today because this is the 33rd annual Shamrock Run. Obviously, last year couldn't happen. This year, the Irish Fest still not happening, but the run is on, and we're excited about it.
We are on. We're excited, but it's a different course. So we are actually starting our race at the old St. Patrick's School. So on the corner of Ives and Massey Street. So we'll go up Ives Street for both races, and then they'll kind of split off for the 2.2 or the 5K into those great neighborhoods, kind of off to the left from Ives Street.
Some hills up there, but good for the runners. Glad people are getting out
Hills,
there, getting
yes,
healthy.
yes.
What can folks kind of expect to see with their ticket prices? I know there's different levels and different things they can opt in and out of.
Sure. So if you want to do the timed race, that's $30 for members or $35 for non-members. The 2.2 is $25 for members or $30 for non-members. So if you want to be timed for the 5K, you can certainly do that. You don't have to be timed. Those both come with a T-shirt. If you want to participate and you don't want to have a T-shirt, it's only $10. So, the big thing is find your family, get your friends, come out, have fun. We're not virtual this year. We're in person, and we're really excited for everybody to gather back.
And yet another advantage of being a member at the Y, because you get those cheaper
rates.
rates.
Only until March 6th. And then that's online pricing at watertownymca.org.
So you got to get the getting while the getting's good.
But you can still sign up there after the day before or the day of the race.
Awesome. And then lastly, let's just end on really quick, because I always like to touch base on this, of when you're supporting the Y, what things you're supporting, because you guys have so many wonderful things going on.
You're supporting everything.
Yeah.
We do healthy living programming. We do scholarships for the neediest in our community. And, of course, for youth sports, youth development.
Well, you know what? It is a St. Patrick's Day run. It is an Irish Fest run. So I think if they put a beer at the end, people are going to be running really fast. You might want to get the timed ticket there.
Sure.
Michelle, always a pleasure to see you. And we'll
Thanks.
head things back over to Izzy Delaney.
Thanks, Alex and Michelle. I have my green pants ready to run in the race this year. Thank you for watching ABC50 Now Live. Join us weekly on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. on informnny.com for the latest North Country news, events, and weather updates.
Don't forget to submit a message to someone you love as part of our Share the Love campaign. You can submit a picture and message to a loved one on our website, and we'll share it for you on online and TV.
And while you're here, you can also subscribe to our daily newsletter for local news delivered right to your inbox every morning. And you can continue to stay up to date by tuning in to News Channel 9 on ABC50 for a full hour of news, weather, and sports every weekday at 5:30 p.m. With ABC50 Now, I'm Isabella Colello.
And I'm Delaney Kepner. We'll see you again next week.